My project is on the problem of affordable and clean energy. So what is the goal? The goal is for energy to be affordable for everyone. We need clean energy sources for that, and some examples of that would be solar energy, wind energy, water energy, power energy, and there's more, but those are kind of the four main ones. Some more goals would be less pollution, lower energy bills, and this kind of gets a better future for everyone. Why does this matter? Energy powers daily lives. Some examples of this would be homes, schools, hospitals, businesses, and more. This matters also because it reduces harmful gases, slows climate change, improves quality of life, and supports economic growth. So what is the global problem? Some examples of the global problem would be high clean energy costs a lot. Solar systems are expensive, wind farms are costly, poor nations struggle to afford to get clean energy products. We still use fossil fuels and pollution continues to rise. A national problem. We're slow moving to get renewables kind of going. Again, it costs a lot, so it kind of makes sense, but we're kind of in the transition stage right now. Politics delay progress. Fossil fuels still used. Pollution affects health. It only doesn't affect the earth, but it does affect human health too. The energy prices are unstable, and the change is happening way too slowly. Some local problems. Old homes waste energy. Poor insulation is very common. Old heating systems aren't good. High electric bills. So, some of the cleaner energy products would help with that. More pollution is created when we use kind of bad products like, fuel and stuff like that. And energy upgrades are very much needed. So some U.S. energy targets. By 2030, we need universal access for everyone. So that's kind of making it affordable is very important. We need reliable modern energy. And if a house gets solar panels installed, it can't have any problems with it. People don't want their power going out for no reason or anything like that. So we need it to be reliable. We need increase in renewable shares. We need reduce fossil fuels. That could be like gas, oil, stuff like that. We need to support developing countries that maybe don't have enough money to kind of help fund their people and kind of help get the movement going of clean energy, and then that kind of goes into making energy affordable. So I created a survey, and here's kind of the survey overview. Most ages, people were 18 to 25, also mostly Kentucky residents. We had a decent amount of Illinois residents too, but a lot Kentucky. Very mixed political views, some Republican, some Democrat, some other. I think it was like a 30% split for each. There was a strong clean energy support, so people want to make the adjustment, but there were some concerns about it being affordable, which is another point on here. And then solar's by far the most popular choice, as you could see in the graph here. 80% of people said that. So some more survey results. 80% support expansion. 76% think that it will help the economy. Many users are unsure of how the government's going to help support this and how they're kind of doing right now. So, informing them would be nice. Very even political split. A lot of people are very concerned about energy being affordable. And then overall, people are very strongly in wanting to make the change. It's just there's a lot of question marks right now, and it also kind of costs a lot too. So what does this mean? People want clean energy. Solar is very highly supported. Cost is very important because, again, it is very costly to install solar panels right now or even make adjustments any other way. But, yeah, it definitely, either the government needs to help fund this or give tax breaks to it, or, there's other ways. And then government trust is mixed. Community action is very much needed. People, there needs to be, clean energy events and stuff. and I can get into my clean energy event later. It's in the presentation, but I mean, people just need to be informed about how this can help the earth, help human health, and I don't know, just make it. It's also a very good investment. And then education is important. So, one nonprofit program that kind of helps clean energy laws is Citizens for Responsible Energy Solutions, and what they do is they support clean energy laws. They work with both the Democratic and Republican parties. They promote energy technology. They host Clean Energy Week, which is a very informal event that happens throughout a week, and they kind of just inform people and educate people on how clean energy can kind of benefit the earth, and how it could be an investment too, and what ways we can kind of change. And then also focus on national change, which kind of goes into that. And then another agency that helps with this is the Federal Agency Funding Clean Energy Research. It's the U.S. Department of Energy, and they fund clean research, support solar projects, help states expand energy, invest in innovation, and national energy leadership is also another event that they do. So my advocacy focus: I want to promote affordable solar, focus on local action, so maybe not as much on a national scale, but kind of just educating people on, just in my community, on how this can benefit them and the earth. Support solar education, help lower energy bills. I can't do too much with that, but I mean, just kind of, I don't know, if more people start making the switch, clearly the government may see that and kind of want to give tax breaks and stuff to that, which could help, and then also increase awareness locally. Some community actions would be host a clean energy night, start solar group by, support school solar, do it like a little energy saving challenge, share rebate guides, and promote local events. And rebate is kind of just like what money you can save past. Like if you spend your money on solar, and I mean it is very costly right now, but if you spend your money on solar, how much money you would have after that, and how saving can be very important to kind of help your financial status. And then, so this is my clean energy event. It's the Sunday event. It's in Frankfort, Kentucky. It's called the Promote Sunday Frankfort. It's a local cleanup energy event. It raises awareness locally. Again, not on the national scale, just trying to start with my community and then move up from there. It encourages community involvement. If you go there, you're going to be learning about solar options, and this is a small step at taking real action. Give a second to read the poster. And then I've linked a TED Talk down here and kind of give a little overview, but it's basically about Argentina expanding renewables and how they did it. Some examples of this would be like they had stable policies that help growth. They had a lot of people invest into it, and I mean, when people invest into it, that kind of helps with more poorer communities. So it kind of gives them a boost to where they can actually put money and get cleaner energy products. And then they actually did make clean energy products affordable. Again, it is a little expensive, but I mean, Argentina, their government did some stuff that helped the people out, and then them doing this successfully it shows how the change is possible. We need to start doing it, putting our foot down on the gas and making a change. Then my PSA message: clean energy gives hope, solar saves money, creates local jobs, protects our environment. A clean future is achievable. We need to get started, and then clearly get involved today. And then I link my PSA video down there. But call to action: learn about solar, attend the Sunday event, support school solar, reduce home energy use. I know that's a tough one, but I mean, again, if you don't have solar panels and stuff, then at least try to reduce in any way possible. Even a little bit goes a long way. Share rebate information, again, how you can save after spending money on certain clean energy products and stuff. And then Also, support clean policies. And then conclusion. Affordable clean energy is very possible. Again, we just kind of need to get our foot on the pedal a little bit and, start. It is tough spending the money on it, but again, it does help the earth, it helps human health, and it really does go a long way. And it is an investment too. It's a lot of startup costs, but it will end up making you money in the very near future. Community actions matter. I know it's small, but you don't have to go on the national scale and change all the laws right away and stuff. You just start by informing people in your community, doing the right thing, and just switching over to solar might change your neighbor's perspective on it too, and then they might do it, and it kind of just ripples down in a chain, and hopefully people start switching. The survey shows strong support for clean energy. Solar is the top choice, like I said before. Chain starts locally. Again, just try to get your neighbors and stuff into switching to clean energy products, and start locally, and it'll grow from there. And then ending off, the future depends on us. Again, we do need to switch to clean energy products, and I don't know, it needs to happen soon. But yeah, it's my presentation.